Ladies and gentlemen, am I recording? I don't know, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna talk anyways. Whew. Just got up from going to the theater yesterday. Don't know where my ticket's at, but yes, I went at 12 midnight, whatever you wanna call it, to watch Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. And what is crack-a-lacking with that movie? Okay, that movie was never ending, which was freaking amazing. I was hoping it would never end, but it did, so I was sad. Spoilers ahead, remember, if you haven't seen the movie, you don't want to get anything spoiled, then please back away right now. Stop the tape, stop the video, whatever. Don't come bitching at me because I spoiled anything, you understand? Anyways, let's talk about the movie. Actually, let's talk about people bitching about the movie first. People bitching about too many explosions. Let me get this straight. Too many explosions. And what's an explosion movie? You got Transformers fighting each other on Earth, and the army helping the Autobots. So you got a war going on between Autobots and Decepticons, and then you got the U.S. Army involved, and you got explosions. It's like, I mean, real war. I think that what do people do in real war? They just sit down, they have a cup of tea, they got some bagels. I think the most violent they get is when they get the knife to put the butter on the bagel. And you got so many explosions. Jesus Christ, what the hell's up with Michael Bay? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Too many explosions. Anyways, I think that's completely dumbass comment, but every time Michael Bay makes a movie or will make a movie, that same freaking comment will be in there. So whatever, who gives a crap? It's like M. Night Shyamalan's and his twists and all this other crap. Everybody shoots the same kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. It's Transformers. Explosions everywhere. Hell yeah. Anyways, what else? Oh, people complaining that it's retarded because there's too many non-funny parts. And I'm like, excuse me, but when I hear the entire freaking theater laughing at the jokes, I'm thinking, coño, I guess those jokes, even though they're kind of stupid, they're still funny, and they did their job because they're supposed to make everybody laugh. And when everybody laughs at the same time, at the same joke, I'm sure, the joke is a little bit funny, at least. So, the jokes were kind of stupid in some parts, but people were still laughing. I still laughed. So whatever. It changed up the mood with everything freaking shooting up and dying and crap. So that's what's crack-a-lacking there. I thought the movie was awesome. I mean, it's Transformers. I don't know what people were expecting, if they were expecting an Oscar-winning film because of the writing or anything like that. But it was like watching the first season of Transformers on the big screen. And I'm not saying because it doesn't do anything exactly like the season. I'm not saying that. It's just there was so much action and craziness in the thing, like you would kind of see in the Transformers. Anyways, there was a lot of interaction between the Decepticons. That was awesome because we didn't get any in the first one. That was badass. The only thing I miss from this movie is the character development on the Autobots. Not even the Decepticons. There were way too many freaking Decepticons out there, and I could care less for either. For a bunch of them. I mean, yeah, you got Devastator, whatever. You have Soundwave, which I didn't know was gonna be in the movie. I know because I was, I was not looking for spoilers anywhere. I know they made a toy out of him, but Hasbro makes toys out of every single. Even shit that's not even in the movie. So I wasn't expecting him, but bam, he popped up. Pretty cool. Throwing out Ravish. Ravish was kick-ass with the guns in the back and everything. What else? Megatron was awesome in this movie. I liked him a lot. I liked his form. He looks pretty badass. What else? Optimus Prime was... Optimus Prime. I mean, he was the shit. It's just... Optimus Prime taking on freaking 4 Decepticons, 3 seconds, and like, it was awesome. It was awesome. I mean, if you like Optimus Prime, this movie is the shit. When he combines with freaking Jetfire, that was the shit too. It was awesome as hell, and he kicks everybody's ass. What else? I thought The Fallen was pretty well done. I like that he was betrayed by the Seven Primes and blah blah blah. It's funny because I guess people are pissed because of the story. It's like they're expecting the movies to be just like the cartoons, and when shit gets put into the big screen, it rarely follows the same pattern as other shit. So I don't get why. I mean, the first one wasn't that remotely close to the source material talking about the series. So I don't know what they were expecting for this movie. Anyways, what else? It's just action packed. It was like The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is a really long movie and it's freaking badass. I'm not saying it's that badass. The Dark Knight is it's in its own level, but it was basically that feeling of if you're still there and the movie has not ended and you're just freaking blowing out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? It was insane. What else? What else was in that movie that was badass? The effects, of course. I mean, you got ILM doing special effects. Prime did look a little bit different. He looked badass. I'm not sure. I mean, it could be me talking out of my ass. It's probably the same design as the first one, but I think he looked a little bit different. He looked better. Maybe it's the rendering. They're rendering better or whatever. But Prime did look awesome. What else? What else? There was a blue Autobot, which I'm definitely gonna do my research, see who he was, but I have no clue who he was. I hated that, I think of Sideswipe, that Corvette that did not get enough time, because again, it's all going back to the character development. The RCs did not get enough time, but there was so much crap happening. That's something had to get cut, and I guess they got shoved. But the movie, it was a badass movie. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. I enjoyed it. I almost cried. So awesome. And it's just badass. Pure Transformers mayhem going on the screen. I mean, what else do you want? You want a freaking, I don't know what do you want, people complaining about this movie? What the hell do you want? A freaking, like I said, a perfect script written by freaking, I don't know, whoever writes awesome scripts and shit like that to make it a whatever movie. And complaining about explosions is the stupidest thing that I've ever heard, especially when you're talking about alien races fighting a war in the Earth. A war, keyword war. What the hell do you think happens? See what I'm saying? So, anybody who's watching this, I definitely suggest you go watch it. If you don't like it, and you're watching this, and you post a comment, I'm gonna kick your ass. But Transformers is the shit, so I'm sure you're definitely gonna enjoy it. Even if you go watch it once, it's awesome. What else can I say about this movie? I think I'm done. I think I'm done for now. I just woke up, so as you can tell. Anyways, bitches, P2nators, you guys rock. You definitely need to see the movie if you haven't seen it. The movie's badass. I'm definitely gonna go see it in the IMAX, and I suggest you do too, because it's gonna be an experience in the IMAX. But anyways, bitches, movie rocks. The story's pretty cool. I think the design of the Matrix of leadership was kind of weird, but I mean it worked with the movie, so whatever. The whole Prime thing, I thought it was fine. I mean, shit, what do you want him to do? Again, I thought it was cool. They were all brothers. It's kind of, I don't remember what within, but it was kind of the same thing, like the first Transformers created and all this other crap. Jetfire. Jetfire was an old robot, as you can see in the thing. That's fine with me. I don't care. And it's just Jetfire, that Optimus Prime with Jetfire kicking Megatron and the Fallen's ass is just awesome. Bumblebee. Whoa, almost forgot about Bumblebee. Bumblebee was a shit. Don't get me touched. Bumblebee was kicking some ass. So he is the shit. I think watching what's this guy's name's ass? I forgot his name. Is the guy from Sector 7. That was unnecessary. It was funny, but unnecessary. Definitely not. And that Hispanic kid that was in the movie, I think that was the least part I liked. But he was being such a stupid douche, which was funny, I guess, in that way. But I'll be fast forwarding when I get the Blu-ray and not watching his parts ever. And the two skits in Mudflat, they were funny. I mean, yeah, they were sometimes they got annoying when they started fighting, but I mean, whatever. They were ghetto robots, and you know, you got some comedy relief there too. So unless you want them to be fucking Harvard graduates, yeah, interesting. Is that Devastator? Yeah, I think me will run. I'm not sure. That's a quantum. You know what I'm saying? That shit will be even more boring. So people will complain about those. I could care less. And what else? What else? Yeah, I think, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, character development on the Autobots was the only thing I missed. Just like the first one. You know, the first one you had every character got developed very nicely. Here, not so much. I would have wished to see them better. That's it. Anyways, bitches, peace out. Transformers is the shit. I'm gonna watch it again today. So.